A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Kansas State Wildcats. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Francis. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Michael Hawkins. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Oh, he got loose. Makes the grab in their space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Makes it past the marker. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Hawkins. Buys a little time. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Hawkins just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the sticks.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time, trust your read, and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. The 40. He's at the 30. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the red zone, it's Jackson. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State called. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Francis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Steps away. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
Under fire. And it's a sack.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Michael Hawkins. Here's a heat. Dad make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for a pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Pass to 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll take it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Using his legs, it's Harris.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the counter. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Quarterback may change this route. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Francis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Under fire. Moving past the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Bring in the heat, and they got him.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Throwing, Hawkins. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. Push down for the tackle.
The second down pass complete to the back. Gain of 8. 3rd down coming.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Gets the back moving. Oh, maybe a double pass. Here's the pressure. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. Got a little, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hawkins throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Gray. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got it.
Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, West Virginia. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking down the left side. Makes a deep grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Michael Hawkins floating away. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Hawkins from the gun on third down. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Johnson looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Rice Owls.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Kansas State trying to convert this 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeps it on the draw. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Throwing, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Francis. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Takes a handoff. It's Cook. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Flips it out to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Hawkins. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Oakland. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Finding some room. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Jackson. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Brings up second down.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that went nowhere fast. And 1st down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got a man. It's White. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Johnson looking to throw. Williams open on the right side. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Kansas State! The Wildcats are right back on top. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Francis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Michael Hawkins. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Got his man in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Cook. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll go to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Wildcats called their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball's right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.